And it's time now for our Sunday specials, where in Lagos, another tragic reminder of the dangers lurking on our roads has left many in shock and mourning. Well, recently, a gas explosion at Otedola Underbridge triggered a catastrophic blast that led to loss of lives and property after a gas-laden truck suffered a brake failure. Senior correspondent Sharon Ijason tells us more.
At around 7 p.m. West African time on March 11, 2025, a tanker transporting gas fell on CMD Road just before merging onto the Otedola Bridge section of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. A building was damaged, 12 vehicles were wrecked, more than 3 people sustained injuries, and 4 lost their lives. Following this incident, TVC News visited the home of Rotimi Olaleye in Magboro. Upon arrival, we learned that he was buried a day after the tragic event. I met with his children, who revealed that they are now orphans, having lost their mother 5 years ago.
Like, I actually lost him by this time. It's actually a very bad thing now, because I lost my mom in 2020. So he's the only person sponsoring me and my brother since 100 level. So it's very bad to lose him.
A very happy family of 5. So we're now left with my siblings, just 3. In just space of not up to 5 years now. Everything changed from 5 to 3 now. It's so painful.
Rotimi Olaleye's daughter, Adeshewa, a 100-level student at Lagos State University LASU, was in the middle of an exam when she received the heartbreaking news. Tearfully, she narrated what her father meant to her.
My dad is someone that I talk to every morning. Anytime I have exams, he's always praying for me. So I'm meeting every fatherly love since that day. I don't hear him this morning, so I'm like something actually missing from my body. I wish I can see him and talk to him face to face again. Like, I want him to call me on his phone. Talk to him.
Research shows that between October 2024 and March 2025, more than 300 people lost their lives due to fuel tanker explosions. Yet, no one is ever held accountable. Some of the recent accidents include Enugu State, Eastern Nigeria. On January 27, 2025, 18 people lost their lives due to a tanker explosion. In Niger State, Northern Nigeria, on January 18, 2025, an accident claimed 86 lives and left dozens injured. Agbo, Delta State, on January 5, 2025, a tanker explosion killed 5 people after the driver lost control. In Jigawa State, Northern Nigeria, in October 2024, a tanker explosion resulted in over 150 fatalities. During an interview with the president of NATO, Yusuf Uthman, he highlighted key challenges in the transportation sector, including the use of fake vehicle parts, untrained tanker drivers, and poor road conditions.
Of meetings, but the last one was the one which some decisions were taken, and of course they said each vehicle must have speed limiting device, and of course the driver must be trained and retrained. The vehicle must be inspected at least twice a year, and these safe to load, safe to travel policies must be in place in conjunction with Federal Road Safety Corps. At the same time, also, any vehicle that is loading anything above 60,000 liters, will stop loading from 1st of March. By now, they have stopped loading. Any vehicle that loads above 45,000 is scheduled to stop loading by 1st October. All this is in an effort to ensure that the volume of the content of each vehicle is reduced. so that the chances of having a large volume in case of spillage is reduced.
As Nigeria's commercial nerve center, Lagos remains a critical transit hub for the loading and distribution of petroleum and gas products. The State Commissioner for Transportation reaffirmed the government's commitment to collaborating with stakeholders to enforce stricter safety protocols and regulations.
8 hours ago with FRSA to try and see how well we can make our operations a lot more tidier and get a more safe road for people to fly. I don't think any consequence can bring back the 4 lives that were lost. I don't think any consequence can replace all the vehicles and properties that were damaged. I think the focus more is on not letting it happen, which is what I think we should focus on. Of course, there are consequences. If it's just an accident, your trailer will be impounded, the owner of the trailer will be prosecuted. All of those things, they are there, to mitigate all of the accidents that we're seeing. But it becomes insignificant when lives are being lost and things are a lot more worse than what we're trying to say.
For the children of Rotimi Olaleye, now orphans, and many others affected by the incessant tanker explosions, the hope remains that they would receive the necessary support. They also expect regulatory agencies such as the Federal Road Safety Corp (FRSC) and the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority (NMDPRA) to live up to the responsibilities.
The effect of the tanker explosion that occurred in Enugu State, Niger State, Lagos State, and some other parts of the country still lingers on. Citizens are, however, calling for increased campaign awareness towards people understanding the dangers of tanker explosion and also adhering to safety protocols. Sharon Ijason, TVC News.